everybody. I have Jason Scott. He and his family are on the Quiz with Balls that are airing tonight. Welcome.
Thanks for having us, Keisha. I appreciate it.
Yes. How does it feel to be on a game show?
Well, it was great. It was a very fun experience. I applied back in the fall, and we did a couple interviews. They liked me, so then they told us to get our family together. So we did some Skype, some Zoom interviews, probably late November, mid-November, and then we were selected mid-December is when we found out about it. And so we all did a Zoom, because my family's like from all over the place. We have my cousin and her husband were on the show with us. They're from Columbus, Georgia. And my other cousin lives in Nashville. And our aunt who was with us, Michelle, she is in Chicago. So we all had to get on Zoom and do the interview with them, and they liked us, and they wanted us to be on the show.
Welcome to the Quiz with Balls season premiere. These families have all the moves, but can they dodge them balls?
Now you're locally based. You're from the River City, right?
Decatur, Alabama. That's right. We live there. Mm-hmm.
Putting Decatur on the map, putting
That's
North
right.
Alabama on the map. And so from what I understand, the filming of this was not in the States, right?
Yeah, we didn't know that when we were interviewing. We found that information out a little bit later. We had to travel. They traveled. They took care of all the accommodations and the travel and everything, and we went to Antwerp, Belgium to film the show. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Was that your first time ever out there?
No, been before traveling. I've done quite a number of mission trips to Africa, and usually do layovers or connections in Belgium and stuff like that. So, but been before. But for most of our family, I think all of our family's first time staying in the area. Yeah.
At least for a quiz show.
Yeah, and and even after the show, we had a day or two to go do what to hang out and saw the area. So it was a really neat experience.
That is so awesome. And quiz show. So have you ever wanted to be on a show where you test your knowledge on trivia or whatnot? And is this your first time doing something like this?
No.
Whoa.
Yeah, so in 2001, a long time ago, I was actually on, I don't know if we can mention other networks or not. There was a game show that was on another network, something about being a millionaire and who wanted to be one of those. I can't name the show, but yeah, it was a long time ago. But I got to be on that TV show in 2001.
Oh, so that's like 25 years ago. Wow. Full
I
circle
was
moment.
6. It was crazy. Youngest person ever on the show.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're just so happy to have you
Thanks.
here. And from what I understand, the theme for tonight is K-pop fans versus country fans. I'm curious, which category did you fall into?
Well, it might be hard to believe, but we were the country music loving Scots from Alabama.
Over here we got the Scott family representing for country. So Katie, just introduce me to your whole family.
All right, we've got my cousin Jason, who is the hype man of our family. Always. We've got our baby cousin Victoria, my wonderful husband Zach, and then our crazy Aunt Michelle.
Crazy Aunt Michelle. So Victoria, what does country music mean to you?
To me, it means packing up and moving to Nashville, which is what I did. And then I got married at the Country Music Hall of Fame, and I got to share the love with all of my family and friends.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's in your blood. You guys saw the K-pop moves. You guys got any country moves?
Oh, yeah.
We got a little hoedown we can show you.
Come on, everybody.
One, let's go.
And not that we're just all gung-ho country. I mean, we like all kinds of music. When we got selected, then we had to choose a category. So they started pitching things to us, and we all like, yeah, we love country music. Actually, my cousin who lives in Nashville got married on top of the Country Music Hall of Fame, on the roof of the Country Music Hall of Fame. So, it's in our blood. We love country music, but we love a lot of other music too. But that's kind of what we were representing on the show.
Awesome. And what specific type of country music? Because I know there's a variety. There's like pop country. There's blues.
Yeah. So I'm much more of a classic guy myself. I'm actually collecting like vinyl, and I all these old Conway Twitty and all these old honky tonk vinyls that I have. But my family, we represented all of it. They love the new country, and my cousin Katie actually made a viral video because she was going to the Garth Brooks concert in Atlanta, and her Uber driver mentioned how much she loved Garth Brooks and wanted to go. So they had an extra ticket and took their Uber driver with them to the show. Just said, hey, come with us. And so she just got out of the car and went in the concert with them. So, so yeah, you know, country music runs in our blood a little bit.
That's awesome. That's amazing. So you get to not only do a quiz show, but you get to represent a genre of music you love. What was the most memorable experience of being on this show?
Well, you know, we're not supposed to talk about anything that happened specifically. You can give away any results and stuff. But the whole experience, just being there with the family, being backstage and seeing how things run and go, it's kind of a neat process. It might have been a family member or two who got wet on our side, and just having that whole experience and seeing that whole process. For those who haven't seen the show, it's an amazing show. It's so fun and crazy. But yeah, just the entire experience was just really awesome.
Oh, and the fact that you get to win big money.
Yeah, you know, that didn't hurt. That didn't hurt.
That's great. We'll find out if you all won the big money.
That's right. Tonight.
Tonight.
9 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Time.
Yeah, well, I figured before we wrap up, unless you have, is there anything else you want to add, Jason, about?
No, I would just encourage people. People hear about game shows all the time, and I mentioned about the other one. The other one was a little different. There was a national number you could call, and you know, it was a really big deal. Nowadays, people don't know much about them. I would say any show you are interested in, just go to their website, and there's casting information. If it's something you think you might want to do, or I enjoy it. I loved it, and I thank my family for, you know, putting up with me in the process and agreeing to do it on national television. But just seek the casting information on their specific show, because some of them are very easy to do, and some pay for travel, some don't pay for travel. It's just what you're willing to do.
Yeah. You have the personality, so I'm sure like you were welcomed with open arms, you and your family.
Yeah.
I love it. So before we go, I'm going to give you a little quiz.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if you're ready. Let's see,
I
Jason.
didn't know this
All
was
right.
coming. I didn't.
You ready? First question.
Always.
Okay. We may not have no water here, but we're going to imagine there's water here. So which city is home to the U.S. Space and Rocket Center?
Wow, that's a toughie. Go ahead.
A, Birmingham, B, Huntsville, C, Decatur, D, Florence.
I'm going to say Huntsville. That's my final answer.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yay! How about that?
Next question. Which river runs through North Alabama and past cities like Decatur and Florence? A, Mississippi River, B, Tennessee River, C, Alabama River, D, Chattahoochee River.
Well, Chattahoochee, I used to live in Atlanta area, and that's where the Chattahoochee was. I'm going to say the Tennessee River.
Ding, ding, ding. All right, you got two.
Awesome.
You're still
Man,
dry.
I'm still dry, and I'm waiting on that prize. I can't wait to see what my prize is going to be.
All right. Number 3, which university is located in Florence? A, University of Alabama, B, Auburn University, C, University of North Alabama, or D, Jacksonville State University.
Y'all went real tough on these questions. I graduated from the University of Auburn University, from Auburn University. I know about that other place. So we'll have to say UNA.
All right, 3 in a row.
How about that?
Okay, so we're gonna stay in the Shoals area. Muscle Shoals is famous for what? A, car manufacturing plants, B, historic music recording studios, C, space exploration research, or D, Civil War battlefields.
Get a little tougher, but I'm a big country music buff and old music buff, so I'm gonna have to go with music production.
All right.
The studios.
All right, 4. You got 4. And then our final question. This might be a toughie. This might not be. Which national park site in North Alabama preserves a key Civil War battle? A, Shiloh National Military Park. B, Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Park. C, Russell Cave National Monument. Or D, Little River Canyon National Preserve.
Wow, that is a little tougher. I didn't grow up in North Alabama. We just moved here recently. I grew up in Central Alabama. Trying to think where everything is.
Alexander City, right?
Lake Martin. Yep, that's right. Good job. Do your research. Go over those one more time. How about that?
Sure.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, I get to repeat a question, you all. All right. So, Which national park site in North Alabama preserves a key Civil War battle? A. Shiloh National Military Park. B. Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Park. C. Russell Cave National Monument. Or D. Little River Canyon National Preserve.
I know where Chickamauga is, and I can't remember if it's in Georgia or Alabama, in the corner of the state up there in Chattanooga. Little River sounds so right, so I'm gonna go with D, Little River. Is that right? Yay! How about that? How about that? Good job.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
So you want to know what your grand prize is?
Yes.
Okay, your grand prize is not only does this air in our 5:30 show,
Ooh.
it airs in our 6 o'clock and our 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So you get a
Wow.
3-time appearance,
3
y'all.
times.
All right.
In one day.
In one, actually,
Man.
4-time appearance.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
I forgot about the show.
Yeah,
That's right.
it airs tonight at 8 o'clock. Be sure to watch it and see our guest Jason Scott and the Scott family. Such a pleasure to have
Thank
you
you
here.
so much for having us.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.